let's continue with Ori and the Blind Forest. It says I'm 36% of the way done with the game, which feels pretty wild, to be honest. The last thing that happened was we finished the little water section. Now all the water on this part of the map appears to be, you know, clean. This looks like an ability that I unlocked that I don't remember what it is. Cool. We're in a new little map section. This appears to be breakable. Yeah, alright, so we need to go down and start exploring what it means to, oh, right, that's what that button does. So start exploring the water properly. Well, this looks like not a very friendly little spot. All right. Oh, I see. There's a... Can I break that? Yep, and then we flood this room. Well, that helps. Yeah, that helps. I don't know what's above us up there, but... Oh, jerk. Give me some air. Hey, bud, could you just, like, not? Come on, then. Oh, you don't go this far. Ow! Oh. And there's something up here. How nice. I can't appear to break this, can I? Yeah. Nor can I go down. You just, yeah, you're, okay, so you're like hard-coded to not go this way. Ow! Cool. Alright, let's do this again. Oh! Or just die. That's good too. Goodness, I'm sneezing quite a bit here. I need to, like, remember that I have to save manual in this game. Let's relearn that muscle. Oh, fucker. Get the air. Please stop hurting me, little guy. Instant death right there feels really unfortunate. What's another direction? Little air pocket right here. Give me a little bit of energy. Ow. I'm going deep. Give me some air. Keystone. Yeah, save that. Alright, good timing. Beautiful. Ow! That felt a little more targeted than usual. Ow. And they put stuff on the ground. How kind of them. Alright, that's 2 pieces for the gate up above. Just gotta get back up there, right? That's too ballsy. We're gonna get some air here. No, 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 no jump. We dive. I definitely feel like I'm gonna get an ability to be able to break floors and things here. It's like this right here. Like, I don't see any other means to break it besides getting an ability. Well, that's not very friendly. I should save following having opened the door. That's probably a good idea. Nope. Okay, I did this really easily the first time. You just have to move fast there. How open? Ugh. I think maybe I can use the projectile to jump up. Damn it. I learned how to do this once. Let's do it again. Ow. Thank goodness for that little guy. Oh, we got something here. What do we got? Elo. It's the stoutest of all spirits, most powerful ever seen. Now he rests here, turned into an ancestral tree. Good! Good! Exactly what I was looking for. I didn't read how to use it, did I? Oh, cool. Just needed to find the right selection of buttons. Yep, we're saving right here. Alright. Give me the out. Okay, so I need him to fire this way, right? So that I can get up there. Please? Oh, I just need to push the analog stick down like that. Interesting. Oh my god, I'm hammering this in. Okay, that's fun. Hi? Okay. Oh, this is how you kill these guys. Got it. You gonna pop up again? At all, please? Thank you. No? Okay. It's interesting that they would put it just on the analog stick. I would not have expected that, to be honest. Okay, so sitting by the door is a bad idea. Lovely. Alright, what are we buying next? Something like, Ultra Soul Link to get us to Water Breath? Energy efficiency is not super interesting to me. I think it's, yeah, I think it's Ultra Soul Link. So that we can move towards some of these, better exploration tools. Should go turn in that map fragment that I have as well. I don't need to go back up. I don't need to go back up. Get everything underneath the water here. It appears so? Oh, I can use that to quickly get some distance going on, when I'm diving. Wow, that's kind of fun. Even without their armor, these guys are still tanky as hell, huh? Oh, come on now. There you are. Show me what I'm working with. This nook there is a little confusing as to why. Oh. I have to do that little section underneath here in order to lower the water. Oh. Phooey. Come on now. Blow it up. All right. There's just the smallest little spot to stand over there. That's nice. It's just the little guy. Yes, it is. Hi, Lotus. I hope you're doing well today. Ow. Alright, using the bash is fun. Using the bash is really fun. Or the stomp. Technically, the little slingshot thing I do is called bash, I think. I don't know. This is fun. Donk. Yes, we just got a ground pound. It very much quickly introduced to us so that we could progress through the area. Now, if they could just, like, hold off on some of these spikes here, I'd be really pleased. But the ground pound sort of opens up quite a few little spots where I'd been sort of waiting for an ability like that to appear. I was getting really tired of having to try and use enemy projectiles to break spaces. Hello. Now I'm back to an area I've been? Question mark? I think so. Though clearly this section isn't marked, but it looks like I have been here, because there's nothing down here. Rude. Nope. Okay, that's not quite what I wanted to do. But it worked. Where am I going? Clearly not really down. Unless I want to get those few little bits of experience that are hiding down there. There is a section over here, though. Okay, we can go down a little bit. Oh, come on, don't chug. It's chugging a little bit. Next section down. Ow! Man, that really tells me that my computer is starting to get out of date. That I'm chugging on a game like this. Donk. Ow! Forgot about that. Definitely got killed by that a few times in the past. Ow. Donk. Should not jump into enemies like that. That's bad for my health. Really? Ow. Okay. look, a save point. Maybe use that. Maybe good idea. Alright, come on now. There you go. Oh, there's a second one. Is there a graphics setting I can turn down? Just to make it go a little better. Absolutely not. No, it's this one up here. Once more. Save with the thing dead. Sneaky bastard. Let's see, and I would swim all through this to crush this section here? Is that what I'm seeing? Let me in! Now I'm out of energy. There's something to recover that with around. Ooh, another one. I don't see a reasonable place on the map to recover. Okay. Hi there. Oh my goodness. Hold on, let me just die to some slimes real quick. Sounds like a great time. Oh right, this section. Nope, dead. Cool. And... alright, so if I go up this way... and head out to the left... got this map stone I've already done. Hello? Hi there! She's so big. Such a big bird. And not the friendly kind. Ow. Ow. Let me in. I can see a life stone there. Don't mind me just completely obsessively checking the map. Is this water clean? Here's so. Are those like connecting wheels there? Oh, please. Please let this actually be a switch. Yes. Alright, so maybe I just need to look for a switch somewhere near the other little door. Well, this is remarkably unfriendly down here. Awesome. Water breath. Rude. Beautiful. Do I have energy again? I totally have energy again. I did miss a little thingamabob back on under the water this way. Jesus, that guy just peppers the ground with garbage. And I don't appear to be able to jump off of his projectiles. Incredibly rude. Alright. I'm gonna go back to that other door just to quickly check to make sure I didn't just completely miss a switch of some kind. Now the other one had... Ow. Like... It had, ropes and wheels and whatnot, it looked like, going towards it. Is this... Can this be a switch, please? No? Alright. Seeing as we go up, it's going to be more or less and less likely that it's related to the thing I'm looking at. That sure looks like a switch. Super cool way to have a piece of, like, puzzle solving, like, literally just hidden in the environment this whole time. and then suddenly it's relevant, and you didn't know you were looking for it before, but suddenly it's very relevant. This guy sucks. Come on, then. Ow. Jerk. This water is remarkably blue. What did I just grab? I have no idea what I just picked up. Sure was something, though. Ow. Save, since we solved that little thing. I see a gate up there as well to hit. Did I just kill that? Thank you. The result of the matter, actually, now that I look at it, probably needed to use a spider to go up from here at some point. Somewhere around here. Doesn't really launch me super high, though. I wonder if I need both of them, and then I could, like, chain. Okay, that's really close. I think a triple jump would be able to do it. Because it would give me the airtime that I would need. It's so close. I just don't think I have the right tools right now. Oh! He fucking flew! Look at that guy, he flew! Oh, we're back at the spider sack. The lovely, ever so comfortable spider sack. Open the door! An ability cell. I'll take it. Halves the cost of Soul Link. Suppose that'd be useful. More interested in triple jump and ultra defense. Much more interested in that. So we're now not too far away from. Okay. We go down this way. Stay away, you little buggers. Not breakable. Oh, come on now. Oof. Is that where I wanted to fall? I'm not entirely sure where I'm going right now. Because this goes up to the mountain. Hollow Grove, Sunken Glades, Moon Grotto, Thornfelt Swamp, Ginso Tree. Where's the Misty Woods? I don't think I have Misty Woods open, wherever that might be. Because if I'm judging from this screen here, then Wind should be next, so we should be heading left. Valley of the Wind is to the left on the map. Alright, we'll break this. Good. Oh, what's the name of those birds? Oh, goodness. Live in Australia. Swooping season. Can't remember their name right now. Looks like the Valley of the Winds, though, is just swooping season. Oh, it's really nice to not have to worry about air. This is considered unstable ground. Understood. I guess it's just too close to the spikes, maybe? Ooh. Okay. Rude. Barely. Alright. We're getting big, we're getting swole. Getting all the energy, getting all the health. Where am I going now? Not over here. Nope. Just wait. There's no time pressures. There's no time pressures. Beautiful. We got... Is that just an energy crystal up here? Sure. Okay. Let's go through first. Rather than... Oh, never mind. They make the choice for me. Ow. Honestly, to save and to get the health back. Ow! Very interesting that I just can't fire out of the water from underwater. I suppose that prevents me from cheesing some enemies. It's this way. That goes far further up. Ow. Shame. Perish. Alright, maybe we use the bird. Instant death spikes are mean. Okay? They're mean. And I don't appreciate their presence on my path. Save. Ow. Maybe they're not instant death spikes. Maybe I'm just silly. Maybe I'm running in here with such low health. Okay, they do like 3 chunks of health, which is almost half. Ow. Oh, that doesn't... I was really hoping that throwing the bird at those rocks would break them. But apparently, I just can't throw a bird with that much force. Ow. Alright. 1 health and a dream. Shattered dream on the ground, in pieces, wielding the hammer. A spike bush. Fuck. I don't know what it is about these little fucking spike bushes. Awesome. The bird stayed at full speed and I could still jump off of him. Let's just leave. Let's just leave. Can deal with that door another day. Ow. Oh, we have triple shot spiders now. Not my favorite enemies. Ooh. Hey there. I should have expected you, I guess, from the the other birds being around. Look up above. You may be able to loosen a rock. Oh, oh, no. Damn! Alright. Okay. So this bird's just gonna swoop and kill me instantly, huh? Alright, let's put a marker down. Oh, goodness. Get fucked. Get fucked. Leave. Where am I? That didn't seem comfortable. I can't jump. But I have a feather. A and RT will allow Ori to glide or ride the winds. Well, that's useful. Save. I like established save points. They make me remember to do so. What's this way? Alright, alright, alright. Alright. The haze of the misty woods deceived the minds of all. I kind of want to see what was below, though. Just a little bit. I bet it's death, but... Those lost within were never found. This sounds familiar. Stop littering the ground with your little garbage. Nobody appreciates it. Oh, we got greens. We got green things now, and they can lock on target. Well, isn't that unfortunate? Alright. Oh wait, no, this is just... That's just one of the frog things, and I misjudged what it was. Projectile certainly is faster. Eat that. Come on now. Oh! That's almost a good strategy. It's certainly fun. Hold on. Look at the terrain. It said the misty woods and lost forever. You know, everyone that goes in can't get out. Kind of fairly normal trope, thanks to Zelda, but... Look at the effect. It almost looks like the terrain is shifting and morphing as I walk over it. The shrouded lantern, this mysterious haze, bellows out of its stem. If we find a way to light it, the path might clear. It's a really interesting effect, and it looks like it's a sort of radius around the character where that environment morphing is going on. It's super interesting. Just a small little touch. Back outside. Who wants to progress the story? Not this little wisp. Whatever the hell I am. Oh my goodness. Let's kill it the way we did before. Let's make another one. Why is this one so much easier to kill than all the other ones were? Yep. Yep. Is this a... Cool. Cool. Okay, it's an area hit projectile, though, so I can't use it if I'm right next to its explosion point. How wood. Hey! I need 3 for triple jump. But that is for sure what we're doing next. Well, that's an interesting usage of that I hadn't considered previously. Ow. Ow. I'm not going to discover any of the map until I, you know, light that lantern, I guess, huh? Is that fire right there? Can I house fire? Oh! Hanging midair makes me an easy target. Good to know. Oof, okay, come on now. Oh! Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, that's a bad place for that to be. Oh. All right. This is an interesting usage that I hadn't considered previously. Ow. This is not a great save point, is it? I can ground pound better than you. Oh, ground pounding can dramatically increase the jump height. Of course it can. That makes decent sense, right? Ow. Oh, great. How high can we go here? High enough to run into the roots. Incredible. Get out of here. Stupid frog. Jesus Christ. It is remarkably, like, tense to try and catch these missiles. No, no, I don't want to die here again. I have no desire to perish. right. A keystone? Hi? Hello? The environment just shifted, did it? This is really cool. This is pretty cool. Oh, I've made mistakes. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's float intelligently through these little spots. Oh, I understand a little bit more now. I had thought that the purple that those ones in particular shoot is actually a damaging projectile, but I seem to have just phased through. And now this section's open. Wild. Alright. I appear to have the only decent way of dealing with these frogs is to shoot their projectile back at them. Because they just deal that much damage, and their projectile is that fast. This is really trippy, though, I agree. Like, oh, man. Oh, is that... What am I looking at there? Atsu's torch. It was lost in this place. If we carry it to the Shrouded Lantern, it may show us the way. MacGuffin, MacGuffin, MacGuffin? MacGuffin, MacGuffin, MacGuffin. Do I blow this up? No. This feels deliberate, though. Let me in! Right, there's nothing to look at on the map. No matter how... Okay, bye. Torch is still there. Okay, just get myself killed. This is really going to be an area where it's just not going to necessarily be super clear where I need to go ever. Because I'm going to need to go back around to the right there to put in the 4 keystones for that door, it looks like. That looks like the main way in. Okay. Oh, just throw myself right into the spikes. Seems like a good plan pretty much always, yeah? Come on. There we go. Ow. Ow. Great. Note to self, trying to do a calculated float under artillery fire, in essence, is a bad idea. Do not attempt in real life under any circumstances. It's like I'm gonna have to release this to, like, dodge. Oh my goodness, this is horrifying. Can I... Ow. Damn it! I made it right to the spot I was trying to get to. It matters not. Instantly dead. Oh, there's something there, too. Goodness. Saving right here. Giddy. Ugh. This little spot sucks. This seems like a good place to die. Really? Can I go up? Not at all. Okay. I dislike frogs in tight spaces. Oh, this is the, looks like the quick... They switch when I jump. Interesting mechanic? Did I need the frog? No, doesn't look like it did. Okay. Where am I going? Oh, that's awful. Even wall jumps are enough to make that thing not be a thing anymore. And I have to jump to get up a wall. Cool. Alright. Save right there. Where am I going? Oh! When her brother's torch faded, she fell to the mists where she lost her path. Are you gonna give me a climb? The thing I was literally just complaining about slightly. This game's very good at immediately giving me the answer when I go, this doesn't appear to be conquerable with my current tool set. And then they're like, well, here's a new tool for your tool belt. Here you go. Yeah. Wow, that's useful. Wow, that's useful. You ever just watch a frog commit suicide? What a sad, sad day. Ow. No map to look at. There's no map to look at. Oh, that's... Yeah, go over there. Have fun in the spike pit, bud. This is cool. This is really cool. I don't like you. Go away. Go that way. Hi? Interesting. Not what I expected there at all. This is such a cool dynamic usage of environments. Stop it. Oh, come on. Oh my goodness. I thought that ground pounding from up there might be able to let me kill the frog. I neglected to realize that the ground pound simply does not extend that way and eventually just doesn't do damage. We watched the frog commit suicide again. Let's... yeah. Ow. That was a baneling. That was just a baneling, not anything else. Okay. Nope, this is a good way to die. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. A big bucket of nope. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna see. Maybe closing my Chrome tabs or something might clear up some RAM and make this run a little smoother. I'm getting a lot of stutters, and I wasn't necessarily... I was getting some stutters last session. Let's just die. It's fine. I feel like I'm getting way more, and maybe it's just the new environment. Perish. Oh, that was the frog, not his missile. Tricksy little bastards. I'm gonna have the same problem with the frog again, aren't I? Let's do this rigmarole again. Oh. This is such a long little sequence, like, to just jump around in circles like this. Save. Just run in there. Yep. He was ready and waiting. I have created a demon of my own design, and its name is Frog. Never mind, he committed suicide again. They really have no concept of where they're jumping except that I'm there, huh? Right. How? How? Okay, bye. All right. Let me up. Okay, bye. Are these something? No, they're just little light environment pieces. Down we go. Let's just throw everything at spikes at all possible moments. Why? Just for the energy? It's like a frame stutter or frame jump there that happened as well. Oh, jerk. I don't know where I am. Like at all. Spikes all below me, though. That's a good sign. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing down there. Okay. Anything over here? At all? Nope. This is definitely the way up to that. Yep. Oh, is there something over here now? Nope, I was lied to and into my death. Where am I? Right. Frog commits Sudoku. and we jump through this. Oh, the music cue is so cool. We're gonna save right here. Actually, we'll collect this, and then we'll save again as soon as it's available. Down we go, away from all the bullets. I don't need that energy that's over there. I'm just not going to worry about it. Let's just, like, save right here. I should have been holding RT. Was not. Come on, then. All right. Okay. Ooh, spike ball in the middle of the room. This is... Well, that was unnecessarily stressful. Just gonna... Boop. See, that makes these enemies in particular so much more annoying. Because they can... They're hitting... They put the spike things on the walls that I need to crawl on. Oh, come on now. Give energy. Let me up. Oh, this is familiar. Just straight up, just instantaneously killed myself there, huh? How about over here? Yeah. What a lovely little jumping puzzle. Ow. I find this less lovely. At least it's not too threatening. Switch! Oh, good, it oh, never mind. I thought it killed all the little guys. There was a banling there. I've really enjoyed jumping off the frogs when I have the opportunity. It feels so much funnier than jumping off of literally anything else. Oh. Alright, I did this perfectly the first time. Let's do it again. Never mind, let's do it like the third time, fourth time. Nope, that was... Why did I bounce off like that? Alright. Hold here. Again. Just nice, simple movements. Let's kill this thing before we open the switch, for simplicity's sake. Rude. They have a very wide explosion radius. How about we just do that? Yeah, that worked. Where am I? Where am I? Well, the switch thing is now behind me a ways. I guess we'll just go around again. Nope. Back to the top. That little noise he makes as he's revving up. Very cute. There we go. Well, where do I go from here? I think I need to go... Like, if I want that little bit of energy, or the experience that I just picked up, I have to go all the way around again, because it drops me too low. And I think that I need to be able to glide to a new vantage. Yeah, I think if I... Yeah, I glide over here. We're just moving and schmoving. Hi. Hi there, guys. I remember you. I don't like that there's two of you now. Okay, they can shoot each other, though. That's kind of nice. That was close, but not super difficult, question mark? Save. Open the door! Open the door! Okay, I have to carry this. And I cannot climb while carrying. This sucks. Can I, like, throw it? Can't double jump either. I can't put it down, though. Oh. Oh my goodness, I can duck under this. Not while holding the thing, though. I'm amazed I was able to throw down a link that close. Please perish. Thank you. The way is lit. What am I looking at? We lit the shrouded lantern, it lifted the haze. The key to the forlorn ruins, the Guman seal, has been revealed. Deep within the forlorn ruins, south of this place. It's not too far from here. I can show you the way. And now the woods are basically nothing, huh? Oh, we just have to float down through that chasm that I figured would kill me, huh? Ow. Oh, thank goodness you saved for me there, hun. Ow. Come on now. There you go. Give me that. Oh, how nice. Oh, no, leave me alone, guys. Come on now. Ow! Alright, across we go again. Oh my goodness. You die. Beautiful. That water is really loud. If there's one thing I've noticed, the sound design for this game is incredibly gorgeous, but incredibly uneven. Everything is really loud. And I don't know why. Hey! Ow. Where am I? Okay. I don't see my path. I figured it would have been down here, but it doesn't appear to have been so. I don't see anything down here that would indicate to me how to get there. This spot's just marked on the map. I see this up here. It's something or other. It actually may be beneficial to go around this way, because I might be able to climb up this and get to that upper section. This is closed. And this is new. Okay. All right. I still don't know what the green ones are. Oh, I think I have an idea what the green one might be. Two map stones. Okay, bye. Interesting, you're like baiting... Okay. How would I bait one right there? Ow. Ice, eh? Didn't think that was going to do anything particularly. Hey! It's triple jump time. Is this just lit up for environment reasons? Appears so. Oh, let's come on, adjust. Can you be smooth again? Can you do it for me? For little old me? Damn, that one was tanky. There's such a wide variation in exactly how threatening those little, like, rhino dudes are. Sometimes they go over, like, nothing. And sometimes I need like 5 or 6 good hits. Okay. What do? Oh, I see a switch. Answer found. Oh, this track is gorgeous. Hi. Ow. That's a little back. Not too much though. Come on over. Oh my god, he can't get out of the nook! Incredible. Can't climb up that surface. Where am I going? Ice water? Doesn't appear to be harming me. Oh my god, he's still floundering around up there. It's really quite incredible how much mobility we have gained since the start of the game. The amount of, like, I mean, we have a triple jump now. We have the glide and now the climb. Once lush and green, now covered in ice. Quite clearly, yes. Those who did not escape paid with their lives. What's below here? That I get a feeling of instant death. The way that there's ice crawling up the screen. Yes, there's nothing beneath me zone-wise on the map. Let me in? Alright. Dungeon number 2.